Hello and welcome back. Today we are talking about the Erie people, natives that lived on the south shores of Lake Erie. In fact, Lake Erie was named by the Erie people and means long tail. Let's find out more. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to click like and subscribe. Let me know if you liked this video and any other native tribes you might want me to cover. Thanks. The city of Erie also owes its name to the Erie people, who were part of several connected tribes. They lived from western Ohio into New York, all the way to Seneca River. The various recorded names for the Erie people have included an assortment of spellings and pronunciations, including the name Kakwa. They have also been referred to as the Cat Nation. This could be due to the large cat population in the area, or the fact that the Erie people would hunt raccoons for food. They spoke an Iroquoian language. They also traded with French colonists on a few rare occasions, but because they were farther inland, they did not have as much contact with white colonists as other tribes did. However, the Jesuits were able to make contact and did document the Erie people at this time. This meant they had fewer firearms than tribes more to the east, which would hinder them in later conflicts. Most of the information we have on the Erie people are from archaeological studies of the area. The Erie people lived in longhouses and built fort-like palisades to surround their communities. Palisades were made from 3 concentric rows lined inward with bark over bark. Their population reached approximately 15,000, and according to Jesuit accounts at the time, they had 30 villages along the shores of Lake Erie. They were excellent farmers and specialized in slash and burn style agriculture. They grew the 3 sisters, corn, squash, and beans. Those 3 were their primary crops. They were also hunters that hunted deer, elk, bear, and smaller game, such as raccoons I mentioned earlier. They made good use of Lake Erie and the rivers by fishing to round out their diet. Any local berries and nuts would be incorporated into their diets as well. The Erie people's creation myth has a few different versions, but in the 1650s, the Erie were led by their queen, Yagawalia, and a warrior chief named Ragnahak. Following a series of conflicts with neighboring nations, kidnappings, murders, and revenge killings, tensions were high between the Erie and 2 other Iroquoian people, the Onagwa and Seneca. Eventually, in 1654, the opposition united with 3 other nations, the Iroquois Confederacy, the Cayuga and Oneida, and Mohawk. They all joined to fight the Erie. Most versions of the story concluded with the Erie people being wiped out completely, all killed in dramatic and fierce battles. The reality is that surviving Erie were scattered all over. Some captured, while others escaped as refugees, eventually being absorbed into other nations. Some fled south to areas that would become Virginia and South Carolina. The last group of Erie surrendered to the Iroquois in 1680. The Erie people may not be a tribe today, but their legend has not disappeared. The lake is still Lake Erie. There is a street named Cockler in the city of Erie. The city itself is still named Erie. And they most definitely have descendants still alive today. Here was a quick view of the Erie people. I hope you enjoyed it. I look forward to researching other neighboring nations. I really appreciate all the support and welcome any suggestions you might have. Thank you, and as always, keep on learning. Bye.